queridos amigos, tudo bem com vocês? Eu espero que sim. Vou voltar aqui, né? Vou voltar. O controle desconectou aqui. Bem, agora, cara, a gente vai para... A gente já deu aquela... A gente foi lá aquela vez, né? Milagre, o cara não veio falar com a gente aqui. A gente vai pra Jerusalém. Vamos aqui logo. Deixa eu ficar uma lambeção, cara. Para! Sai, miserável. Vou colocar ali em ordem, fazer aquele rolê. Em outros canais o pessoal corta essa parte, né? Mas como eu não tenho computador pra fazer edição, então, meus amigos, assistam aí, vocês perguntam. Quando eu tiver famosérrimo no futuro, aí vocês vão falar, nossa, o Muralha é assim. Meus amigos, a gente começa de baixo, né? Que eu queria comprar, cara. Esse tem muito que eu queria jogar. Tipo,
use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Construção de castores. Eu gosto pra caralho também, tipo, de jogos estilo Roller Coaster. Nossa, eu adoro Roller Coaster. Jogo de construir sensível também eu adoro. Acho bem bacana. Esses jogos assim de construir, então eu acho bem legal. Vou entrar aqui com os meus parceiros aqui. Aproveitar aqui já que tem, né? Já que eu me fudi de beleza, eu vou usar. Você não vem não, viu? Não que o bagulho é dele. Nem é suspeito, né? A gente vai pra cá, rapaziada. A gente vai aqui pra baixo. Longe pra cacete, mas é pra lá que a gente vai. A gente vai abrir algum grupo pra gente ver. Nossa senhora, que isso? É a primeira vez que eu vejo ele começando assim. Vamos descer pra lá. Então decidir, agora a gente vai direto. Vai rápido.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, we must be late for your presence anoints me. It's going to pass upon me.
por algum viewpoint aqui. Mas vamos lá, já tem uma águia voando por lá, né? Eu acho que é ali, né? Ali, aquela torre ali. Aquela outra lá tá muito distante. Nem sei onde é que tá aquele louco lá, né?
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Nossa senhora. Achei que eu ia cair em cima dos caras. Eu ia arrumar pra cabeça já. Sem nem querer. Sem nem querer já ia arrumar pra cabeça já. Deixa eu ver se eu acho. Será que é aqui mesmo? Não parece, hein? Não parece ser aqui. Parece. Achamos. Se eu tivesse desistido, tá vendo?
Infidels die! You cannot live forever!
Liberou aqui. Beleza. Ó, cara, então eu posso ir aqui, né? Player marker. Não é. Posso vir aqui nesse cara, né? Ah. Eu vou aqui já nesse informer aqui. Recolher aqueles bagulhozinhos. Não foi tão difícil, né? Quanto eu imaginava. Chato, mas não foi difícil. Foi bem fácil, na verdade.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
You are filth! Die, thief! You are filth!
Please, someone do something.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Die, thief!
Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, sir, have any money.
Foram com Deus. Vontade de rasgar esse cara no meio.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Vontade de rasgar esse maluco, né?
You dare steal in my presence?
Beleza. Vamos
my presence? That will cost you your life!
Let me go!
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
Oh, please don't leave. Just a few
Wait.
coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
You dare steal in my presence?
I beg
That
of you.
will cost you
I
your
beg
life!
of you, just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. My dad is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Isso aqui, ó. Aqui. Aqui. Tão baixinho.
You have no business here. It's forbidden for you to be here.
Tão baixinho que eu nem me toquei que era aqui.
You have no business to be here.
Apareceu os dois agora. Vou nesse aqui primeiro. Interrogação. Olha, não sabe. Não pode ser pra
Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majduddin will help.
Ah, depois na
Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed. Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous, all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans, their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Isso eu acho foda. Depois eu vou ver o que é esses diálogos. Depois eu vou assistir tipo um filme. Pra entender do jogo também.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
Let me go! No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Open your eyes! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. Leave peasants before I make it. We must push back.
Away with you!
Get them! And get away!
See the order. He wants us to repair a stage for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Dean parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Não tem que alguém tem que o cara sair dali, pá.
Who saw what happened here?
Oh, may God have mercy.
O vagabundo vem pro meu lado. Aí ele facilita, né? O cara facilitou, né? Facilitou a vida do peão. What happened to you?
All I ask you for
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. The glorious thing in our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must make no reason for doing. It was him who cursed the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they rise.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Isso aí, vamos que vamos.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Dá pra sair. Eu tinha que pegar a porra da pena. Por isso que eu tava, tipo, saindo depois que voltei. Bom, acaba tá tudo lá.
You'll never get away! Come, people. Come see what I have to offer. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need.
Could you spare a few coins?
Boa. Excelente. Nossa, muito bom. Esse cara tá aqui dentro? Ah não, o maluco tá lá fora. Isso é muito forte. Foi mal. Lá fora.
No, people, please. Just a few coins,
Make room.
please.
And you eat some. Anything, anyway.
People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You go right to Durant. Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all!
See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress, succubus, whore. She goes by many names. Her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched forever stained.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I lay down with other men. I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to deceive. She rejects salvation. There is only one way to deal with this.
A game of chance condemns me to death. Show me where such a thing is written. It is not sin that corrupts our city, but you!
This man took what was not his. Money, earned through the labor of another. It could have belonged to any of you. And so, you have all been violated. What say you to this?
It was a single dinar found on the ground. He speaks as though I trespassed, as though I ripped it from the hands of another.
Today a dinar, tomorrow a horse. The next day, another man's life. The object itself is not of consequence. What matters is that you took what did not belong to you. Were I to allow such behavior, then others would believe it their right to take as well. When would it end? He spreads vicious lies and propaganda, has only murder on his mind. He poisons our thoughts as he poisons his blade. Turns brother against brother, father against son. More dangerous than any enemy we face.
Killing me would not make you any safer. I see the fear in your eyes, hear the quiver in your throat. You are afraid. Afraid because you know our message cannot be silenced. Because you know we cannot be stopped.
And so it is done. But do not think that we are freed from sin.
ver na hora. Deu tempo.
Your work here is finished.
No, no, it had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted a city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here,
Gostaria de
let
usar
me
uma
show
roupa
you.
assim. Cê é louco. Brabo demais. Não sei se eu tinha que salvar ele antes,
Pay for your steal! I will catch you! Stop him! Give up! Out of the way!
uma pessoa dando. Sempre tem alguém que tá impressionante. Pedindo misericórdia? Misericórdia é o caralho, velho. Esse cara é maluco. Nossa, dessa vez ele deu sorte, né?
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Crusade for what?
Mais
Fight them in any way we can.
E voltou sozinho, nem perguntou.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nutjobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
É isso aí, meus amigos. Eita porra. Ah, achei que era um buraco. Deixa eu ver aqui o que é pra fazer aqui. Nossa, eu odeio esse lugar
Please,
porque não dá pra
Desmond.
correr.
I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
O que é, porra? Pra dormir? Caralho, porra de dormir. Dormir o caralho. Onde essa mulher quer que eu vá, meu Deus do céu? Vai pra cá? Vai pro meu quarto? Ou vai o quê? Vai desinfetar o meu cantinho ali? Ai, chata pra caralho. Vai dormir. Dormir, foda-se. Vixe, já tô vendo uns bagulho estranho, hein?
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the animus.
Cara, aí vem mal-humorado da porra. O que foi, cara? Fala comigo, porra. Ih, olha lá. Ih. Meteu o boto no velho. Ih, caralho.
I need you to lie down, Desmond.
Firmeza, né? Agora vamos iniciar.
Quit wasting time and enter your memory, Mr. Miles.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
And Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Sim, meu parceiro. É isso aí. Galera, eu vou ficando por aqui, que eu vou lavar a louça. É isso aí. Valeu. Falou. É nozes. Queirozes.